Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's having an awesome and a blessed day, week. And today I want to cover the Starbucks 8K filing, which is the current events file that shows things that shareholders should know. So this current report basically talks about the restructuring. And when I first read it, I thought it was funny. So I want to share it with you. So first, it's a message from Ryan. This is the CEO of Starbucks, and he really did a great job making Chipotle grow one of my favorite co companies. I mean, I don't like the burritos as much because it's more expensive now, but I mean, he did a magnificent job in creating value. So that's why Starbucks paid a lot for him to come and turn Starbucks around. But anyway, so here are some things that I found funny. First, I didn't know that they called baristas or those who work in a Starbucks partners. And when I first read it, I'm like, the only partners I know is like partnerships, like, Big Four, law firm partner, private equity. Anyway, so that was interesting. And basically, um, yeah, let's analyze this. So it's great to be thankful every time. That's a good way to open a letter. And so basically, he's also saying we're unable to create physical environment of customers to and partners, and if not going to be profitable, then we're going to be closed. Okay, makes perfect sense. Things happen. Business needs to stay alive. At the end of the day, business exists to make money. It's not charity. So, and there's talking about they opened rest Starbucks, so now they need to close down a bit more. So this is the number that they want to have at the end. And I'm like reading and I'm like, what the heck is uplift? It's like, isn't it like the stuff you use to like uplift your face? But I thought that was something, but I guess this is renovation and introduce greater texture. And I guess I'm not an interior designer or a real estate person, but I thought that was funny. Whenever I think of texture, is art, and when I'm drinking or eating something, they talk about texture. Gordon Ramsay talks about texture and layer design or whatever that is. So, but anyway, I thought that was funny, and they said they're gonna be notified this week, and anyway, they're basically saying that you're gonna get fired. What's interesting is that those who got fired, are welcome to come back. And I'm like, I guess that's nice. I guess it's better than never come back never. But I thought this was a little interesting. And then they said, all right, but don't feel bad. We're gonna also reduce headcount in the headquarters or other places besides the coffee shops. And I'm like, I guess this is a consolation. And of course, it's always a difficult decision to eliminate. And okay, they say we're gonna stay focused for long-term growth. Great, this is what I always want to hear. Long-term creates value. And then it says, I guess it was yesterday that they'll be notified tomorrow morning. Yeah, I mean, I guess you need to obviously communicate this, and I guess telling them, you'll know in the mornings kind of, I don't know, I'll be stressed out a bit. But they're like, don't worry, we'll offer generous services for support package, including benefit extension. So they're like, I know you're anxious, but yeah, there'll be benefits. And and then unless your job specifically requires to be inside an office, you're asking you to stay home from today and tomorrow. And I'm like, I guess yeah, I guess it's being nice. So you um save time and gas for the workers to come into office and just to hear that they got the pink slip and go home. But I'm more like, I think they don't want the fire workers to make a scene and then have to call security, which is extra cost and extra stress on everyone. But I thought it was funny. And anyway, they're saying, okay, things will be great, and we're gonna do the green apron thingy. So one of my students who was a green apron barista before said it doesn't really make a difference, but I don't know. I'm sure Brian knows more than me. I mean, he did a good job in Chipotle. I'm sure he's trying to make those changes. So yeah, I get it. And yeah, and he says, we're gonna get back up to this. And yeah, I guess I mean this is positive then, and those house partners will be leaving. So this is the whole reason why I made this video. They're not leaving, they're getting fired. I think this is like whoever um wrote this. I mean, I'm sure there was like at least two or three writers who checked this. I mean, two orders we're leaving. I mean, they're not leaving, they're being fired. I mean, at least they could say those who are being let go. I think at least this is honest, right? This is like forceful leaving, right? And then he says, well, I want to say profound thank you. And I'm sure the severance package will make it up. And I thought this was also fun. To those continuing to our turnaround journey, I deeply appreciate your commitment helping us get back to Starbucks. It's like, those who we turn around, you didn't get laid off this time. So anyway, work harder if you don't want to get laid off next time. So I doubt this is going to be the first layoff, and I'm sure corporate has other plans. But the reason why I covered this letter today is just because of this um, sentence. To those who are believing, yeah, this is not voluntary. This is forceful leaving. And then, I mean, I know that a lot of managers don't sign sincerely kind regards, and this is blunt, so I guess I see why he didn't write it down here. But, I thought this was not the best marketing letter. I mean, and Brian has a marketing background, by the way, so I thought this was interesting. AK letter that I read. Anyway, let me know of your thoughts about Starbucks and what you think about this letter, especially to those partners who will be leaving, which I don't think this is voluntary. All right, everyone. Hope everyone has an awesome and a blessed day, weekend. God bless us all. Bye.